Detroit's Motown empire again kept the top spot.
House shoes. Used to be DJ house shoes, but I got rid of the DJ part. It's too much in the box. I don't just play records. Can we cuss on here? Nah. Yeah. Word.
You be the one that I walk to. You be the woman that I'm feeling to talk to. You understand me.
House shoes, Detroit, Michigan. Kind of ran the spot for a good minute back home. You can come and hear me on a Friday night at St. Andrews playing some shit, and then I'll sell it to you on Saturday.
Right.
DJ at hip hop shop, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. All the 8 Mile shit, it's real life shit.
Dilla on some vector fashion. Watch out, party people, if you like it, house shout. Dilla.
Met Dilla working in a record store, street corner music, back home, like 94. It's kind of cliche, I say it so much, but the first time I heard Dilla shit, it's like the first time I heard hip hop. Like when I first heard hip hop, I was like, I don't need to hear nothing else.
Beat is like 1999.
Being the DJ with the platform, I played the records, you know what I'm saying? Had a tape deck down at the club. Eventually got like a portable DAT playing joints straight out the studio. Like played players like 3 hours after they recorded it on the tape deck at the club. So, put out records with Dilla, put out records with Fat Cat, sold units. I was pretty much the legs for the records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm a thoroughbred, so I'ma do what I do. Brother, I'ma do it with you. I'ma grab these things and get the boss in that dope. It's kind of rude, mistrusting these fools. Look at their eye, they bustin' till you bustin' their tools.
I've been on hip hop shit since about, God, like Fat Boy and Run DMC second tape. That progressed throughout to high school. My boy O Love, my boy Omari Jones. He took me over the crib one day, he had records, like, he had shit that wasn't out yet. I always wanted to have this shit first. So I started going to the record store like every week and going to the other part where all the new like little promo records are. He fuck with the regular shit, like he do the little booty parties, like we fuck with that booty shit in Detroit, like Godfather and DJ Assault, like the bass tracks and shit. But he was a hip hop head, he was just doing that shit to get money. He helped mold my shit. DJ Dez from Slum Village. That's like my big brother on some DJ shit, you know. DJ J Rock, we all hate him.
Now the move to Cali, what made the move out here?
It just got too heavy back home for a minute, you know. With Dilla passing and when Proof got killed, it really got crazy. It was just too much, you know what I'm saying? It was too many clouds.
The first thing I got to tell you is this.
But actually, I was gonna move to New York.
Okay.
I forgot
So why
about this.
not New York?
I forgot about this. I was gonna move to New York. This is in 06. I was about to move to New York. Talked to YG. He was like, yeah, come on, man, let's work, blah, blah, blah. And when Jay passed, I went out to New York. We had the conversation. It's funny, all this shit happened over the course of a week. We had the conversation a couple days after Dilla passed, but when I was in New York, I went out there for the Donuts release party that he did at Joe's Pub. That shit was crazy. And the next day Dilla passed, like me and Tone, Big Tone had went to Fat Beats to cop the records to cash out for it. And Gito called as soon as I was walking out of the shop, like footsteps on the pavement, ring, 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 YG. That shit was crazy. So came out here for the funeral and shit. And it was crazy because everybody from Detroit was out here, you know, all the homies. And went to Little Temple and blacked out. Like literally, and like, you know, faded and blacked out. Like Gito and Tone and all these cats who was out here told me they ain't never seen me spin like that in my life. I don't remember none of it. All I remember was walking up to the DJ and being like, Jay wants me to play some record. It's not it. And the next day, G was like, you gotta move out here now. Because you done planted that boy out here, so. Done deal. A couple months later, I was out here.